Howdy folks, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. What we're going to show you guys is how we match this text coat finish today. I'll show you what they started with. The folks here had a curb, and that curb came out to here, it went down. They removed the curb, and fortunately the stucco was still intact. However, it's full of moss, dirt, stains, and stucco won't adhere to that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to pressure wash this well and get all this moss and dirt off. And then what we're going to do is, this is a text coat. Well, the finish is called a sweep. You sweep it. This is from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. It's a sweep finish. It's mighty simple. It looks difficult, but it's not. What we're going to do is we're going to pressure wash this, apply bonding agent on this lower half, and then use a soupy, cementitious finish with a hand hopper and just spray this to get this particular finish here. It's not a big deal, but there is a bit of prep work that is necessary in order to do this. So what we're going to do now is start one of these beasts up. We have our pressure washer here, and put a quick tip, or it's a turbo tip on that. That way we can get a wide angle spray, about 8 inches by 8 inches. If we just put a little tip on it, we could carve our name in this rock. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is just remove the dirt, dust, moss, and everything. And that way we can go ahead and spray our finish on here. So when they paint this, it'll have the same text coat type finish, so it won't be such an eyesore. All right, guys. See that moss? That green moss right there? That's what we want off. Now this particular tip I'm using, the turbo tip, will get it off without destroying the wall. I don't want to take the wall off or etch that brick. All I want to do is get the moss, dirt, dust, and grime off of here. That's beautiful, just like that. Okay guys, now that we've pressure washed all that moss and dust and crap off, what I'm doing is I'm spraying a bonding agent on, and these little Ace all-purpose sprayers, they do well. You just put your bonding agent in there and you spray it on there. You don't have to brush, but you can brush it too if you like. Just dip it in here, and this product here is Weldcrete. Now Weldcrete is generally my choice, but for all you folks who call me and say, hey, I'm going to Lowe's or Home Depot, you guys can use this. The Quick Right is a great concrete bonding adhesive. It's perfect. The only thing is, if I'm doing the job, I don't mind using this. It works well, but when it dries, you can't see it, and when it goes on, you can't see it. I like the Larson's because it's colored. You folks say, where the heck do you get this? You have to really go to material yards such as stucco or plastering yards. This you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. So either one is good, guys. Put it on full strength because you want that next finish to adhere. And you can do this over brick, block, rock, stone, concrete, anything. I'm going over this painted surface, and actually the stucco will adhere here, but I really want it to adhere because if it comes off, I got to come back. Okay guys, this is noisy, messy, filthy, it goes all over the place, but we're going to see how it comes out. Here we go. I'm using a soupy mud. The soupy mud will match that soupy. right, guys, a couple more tips before I end this so I don't get yelled at and somebody say, hey, you're doing a how-to video. All right, the pressure of this hose, notice. Okay, it's a stream here. Now it opens up in a circle. If any grit gets in here, then I can't do what I'm about to do. I want this to expand here, so I don't want to lock it in. I'm going to take that center, and I'm watching my center of the water. Now what I do is I'll take it right here, and I'll walk it along. This way it gives me the clean finish that I'm looking for, and also loosens it up. I don't want to concrete that in there. And then we just take it here and just keep going and clean it up. It's getting hot, so we're in a hurry now. And I'll show you one more thing too, guys. If you use this, whether or not you use it inside or on the outside, take the orifice off, and depending on the size orifice here, you get big ones, it'll spray stucco. You can put it thin and you can get a light dash, but when you clean this, make sure you take some tie wire, get your air stem, clean this perfectly, because the next time you want to use it, if you have any sand in here, what it'll do is it'll clog up either the orifice there, the air stem, it won't spray, or when you tap it, this part will have the cement fall inside of here, and then when you go to use it, you'll be struggling. I've worked with these for 30 years now, guys, and I'll tell you, if it's not hosed out just right, you will lose an hour or two on your next job when you try to use it. Always clean your tools very well. Anyhow, guys, my name is Kirk, Jason on the camera, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.